Welcome, my dear students. I am your Tharun sir. Today, we are going to learn a new topic or new discourse from our creative writing. My dear students, our 10th standard comprises of 30 marks from creative discourses. You know that, right? So, last time we discussed related to diary writing. It is worth of 5 marks in your annual examination paper. Today, we are going to learn notice writing. Okay, notice writing. You understand, my dear students? So, first of all, I want you guys to have notes in your hand and you have to write the question which I'm going to write now. So, related to that question, how well we can prepare a notice that we are going to learn. What are the do's, what are the don'ts, and what are the particulars that we have to take care about. All right, students, welcome once again. You are Tharun sir, and this is your English class. All right, today's topic is notice writing. All right, students, in your annual examination, how this notice writing is being asked. Imagine that you are the school head boy or head girl. Imagine that you are the school's head boy or head girl. You understand? Rendering the prevailing of COVID-19 virus all over the world, all over the world, COVID-19 virus all over the world, your school is planning to conduct or organize a awareness campaign, awareness campaign actually the school is going to plan an awareness program, awareness campaign against coronavirus. So this is the question. Imagine that you are the school head boy or head girl, rendering the prevailing of COVID-19 virus all over the world. Your school, your school is planning to conduct an awareness campaign against coronavirus. Okay? Prepare a notice. And invite all the students to participate and make it grand success. Students, understand this question. I want you guys to take a screenshot of this question. Here, imagine that you are school head boy or head girl. This is the duty of head boy or head girl to prepare a notice that must reach all the students in our school that our school is going to conduct an awareness campaign against what? Against coronavirus. So in this regard, we have to prepare a notice which is worth 5 marks, my dear students. Which is worth 5 marks in your paper 1 English 10th standard. So I want you guys to understand who prepares here notice. If you have to consider yourself as a school girl, school head girl or head boy. Sometimes they may ask in the place of head boy, they may ask like you are the secretary. You are the secretary of school cultural club. School cultural club. There will be a cultural club in a school, in every school, and you will be the secretary to organize the cultural club and all. Sometimes the question may arise asking to do like a secretary of the cultural club of the school to organize such events or any cultural program. In that way also a question may be asked, as if we all are, this world is today fighting against a dreadful pandemic disease, corona. You all know that, right? So exactly, to make the people aware, we are going to organize a program. So that details of the program, venue of the program, and what it matters in the program, according to the time schedule, we have to prepare a notice, students. Are you all ready? So please kindly note down this question. If you don't know, if you have an option like screensaver or maybe screenshot, please take it. We can save some time. Okay? Now I'm gonna rub the board, students. As I told you in our previous class, my dear students, layout is really important for each and every creative discourse. This notice also comes under minor discourse, which is one form of creative writing. But this is formal. This is formal one because it's a publicity and it is something specifically intensify people to know exactly the details of something. So it's really important. So we should not use any sort of colors while doing notice. Notice is something which is really professional, which is really formal thing. All right, students? Not like diary. Diary writing is really informal. You can use plenty of colors unless and until you spoil the page. You can use that. But here, only single pencil is good or one color is good. Okay, now I'm going to draw a rectangular box, students. A rectangular box. It's a rectangular box, you can see. Students, it is a rectangular box. Is it really necessary, sir, always to draw a layout? Layout is must and should. I want you guys to be accurate at doing some creative work. My dear students, English is really a crazy language. Things go beyond our heart, our mind. I want you guys to understand that, okay? So here, first, what is the priority? What is the absolute thing that we have to remember? Where this notice is being organized? Which part? Is it, am I asked you to do something related to a factory or industry? No, right? We are absolutely related to a school, and this notice belongs to a school. Therefore, my dear students, the name of the school is very relevant to write. So I'm writing here, name of the school, Saint Xavier's High School. Very formally, I have written with capital letters here. You can see Saint Xavier's High School. Saint Xavier's High School, in the place of which you can write your ZPHS or whatever the school name that you hold. My dear students, you have a definite name, right, of your school. You have to write your school. And sometimes it is really important here to write the area of the school, because the same name is carried out throughout the country. There are many schools related to this one. But still, if you write the place also, it is very good, because with this school, with this St. Xavier's High School, in the same place like Godavari, if we have two schools, like two wings or two branches, then so we can write our place as well, like Godavari. See how I have written? And I have not given that priority as this title. Sorry, this heading. Heading is what? St. Xavier's College. Next, students. Here in the middle of the box, you have to write notice. Sir, we are already making a notice, writing here, we are preparing a notice, right? Then is it really mandatory to write a notice? My dear students, this is a notice board. Consider that one. This is a notice board, and your notice would be popped up here. So absolutely, what is this? This is a notice. So under which, in our school, this is our school, and this is the school's notice. Now you find this would be always written on a notice board. So next is really important that we are going to write, which tells us about what notice is this. Okay, so our notice, our agenda is to campus campaign, awareness campaign against COVID-19. So this title, if you really underline differently with some other black pen or blue pen, that is fine, even though you use pencil. Okay, for these headings you can use your pen, blue ballpoint pen or maybe black. But you can change here because this is title. Title must be underlined well. In the notice also sometimes you can do this in the box. This makes different from that title. Okay, it has to look very clearly that even if a student goes by, he has to look at that. We have to draw the attention of certain boy or girl in the campus. So this is how it matters. So what is all about? Awareness campaign against COVID-19. Students, listen. Here. And before this, I wanted to put a date here, which is relevant to the notice. On which date this notice is being published. So I am writing here, my dear students, above the title, and next to the notice, and down to this place. What I am writing here, today's date is 25th November, 2020. Here now, I have written the date, first day, month, and year. That is okay with this. Okay. Now, salutation. Dear students, it's little one line next to this one. One line down to the title. Dear students, this is to inform you all that. See, in the place of this is to inform you, it is hereby informed to you, all of you. It is hereby informed to all of you, also can be written. This is to inform, which looks very easy for a student to understand, and he can quite do this. See, this simplification is really important while writing, students. This line really mandatory to write in this way, whether you have to use it. It is hereby. See, I'm gonna write here, but I'm gonna. It is hereby informed. This line also can be used. You don't forget this, student. This is to inform is also very easy, and it is hereby informed. It is hereby informed also very relevant. But let us go with the above one as of now. But while you do, you can do on your own, whether you can choose the first line or second line, which you guys may feel very easy, you can use that. This is to inform you all that our school has decided to organize an awareness campaign against coronavirus. This is to inform you all that our school has decided to organize an awareness campaign against coronavirus on 1st December, when on 1st December, 2020, in our school ground at 9 a.m. See, I have mentioned the exact day, time, month, and here I also mentioned time. Now at 9 a.m. At what time the campaign starts? 9 a.m. Okay, so this is my information which each and every student in my campus, in our school, has to know. Okay, so this is my agenda. It is very clear. Now, what I have to do? Here. Therefore, or hence, or so, whatever the link that you feel like suggested, you can write. Therefore, it's a great opportunity It's a great opportunity for all the students to participate and educate our neighborhood. It's really good that, see, we are from this place. Being a student who knows how the corona can be prevented or eradicated, or maybe certain measures which we take to save ourselves from this coronavirus. We know, right? We are all students who are really good at it. We have that information, but there are lots of people who are uneducated, who doesn't even have the idea how this coronavirus spreads. Isn't it, students? Is it not our responsibility to educate the illiterate society? Maybe out of 100, or 20 or 30 maybe aware of this coronavirus and all. So therefore, it's an opportunity, right? So neighborhood opportunity. Okay. Now completed. Further details here. For further details. Contact office desk. So for further details, contact office desk. Okay. Now at the left hand side of this notice, what I'm going to write, head boy. Who is the head boy? Tharun Kumar. In brackets. Tharun Kumar, this is my signature and this is head boy. Okay, this is really important. Who has prepared this notice? That is really important, right? In the place of head boy, you can also write secretary if at all asked. School cultural secretary. Cultural secretary is enough. If you are a girl, head girl, cultural secretary, you can write. I simply wrote head boy Tharun Kumar. But in 10th standard, my dear students, there is no way you have to mention your name. So you can write here X, only 6 X in the place of my name. we write XXX because you shouldn't mention your name according to the rule of annual examination, board examination. Okay, students, mind this. Don't write name. I have written the name so that you can understand clearly. So this is the way of writing a notice. First, the heading. Okay, and next notice is notice. It is a notice board. Therefore, it is notice. And straight on to the right, I have mentioned the date. Date is really important. And next, the title. Title is also very important. Awareness campaign against COVID-19. Who is organizing? School is organizing. But who is the one carries this message to, like this notice to the students? That is head boy's duty, head girl's duty, or cultural secretary's duty. Dear students, this is to inform you all that our school has decided to organize an awareness campaign against coronavirus. Okay, on 1st December 2020 in our school ground at 9 a.m. Here the venue is also clear. Don't forget, my dear students, venue is really important. The ground is a venue and timing at 9 a.m. it starts. Okay. So therefore, comma, it's a great opportunity for all the students to participate and educate our neighborhood. Neighborhood. Educate in the sense it's not the education that we are having every day. No. Educate in the sense telling them what is necessity, what is correct, what is wrong, and what they have to do. Okay, this is all matters. So this is how, my dear students, we have to do a notice. I want you guys to take a snap of this one or screenshot and post it in our group. Students, please check it. All right, students. See, some of my students ask me like, is it really 6xxx? It's okay, man. If you wanted to write 5, also it's fine. But you shouldn't mention the name. You shouldn't mention the name. Okay? Don't write the name. You simply write like this. X, 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 X. Okay? 5x is important. It's fine. No problem. Okay. And this is how we make the notice. And this is worth 5 marks in your paper 1 English. In your paper 1 English, it's definitely one amongst diary writing, or maybe this one notice, or maybe a message. All right. If at all we have some time, I also take the pleasure of teaching message. My dear students, okay, I want you to take a snap of this one. I will teach message also today. Okay, we have 8 minutes in time. We can make it very fast. Okay, it's very easy also. So now that I'm going to rub the board, students. I will take a snap. Okay. Okay, thank you, students. I'm going to rub this one. Students, now we are going to learn message writing as well. This is a creative writing. which comes under minor discourse, and also it has the same worth of 5 marks in your annual examination. You know that, right? Message writing. First of all, let me draw layout. Very simple layout, my dear students. Message is something which takes very less time amongst all the discourses. When compared to other discourses, this takes very less time and it is really relevant to message. You are really lucky if at all any message is asked for you in your annual examination. So let us discuss some lesson. See, you know the lesson Brave Potter, right? The Brave Potter. Part of the lesson, the king of the entire country, he sends a message to the potter. What message it carries? It says that he has to lead the army. He has to lead the army and he has to be the general for the entire army, and he has to lead that army against the enemy country, which is. So let us make it sense. I will tell the question now. Note it down, students, as we are just running out of the time. In the lesson, in the story, the Brave Potter, the king sends a message to the Brave Potter to lead his army as a general. This is a message. So, how a king sends message to the potter, let us see. Okay, students. I am writing on the left hand side the date, exact date, today's date, 25th November, 2020. Okay, next. Today's date, Wednesday. Sometimes it may be good if we write the time also on the right hand side here. It's like 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Why time is really important? Really, my dear students, message has to be mentioned with the time. I will tell you the greatness of time in the message in the next class, but listen, this is a date and time, date, and there I have written time here. Dear Potter, in an appreciation, we can also write Brave Potter. Dear Brave Potter. A king can write in that way? Yes, because he is one of the beloved citizens and he has a popular name in the entire country that he was decided as to be a general. So, dear Brave Potter, you are appointed. Message must be of 1 or 2 lines, but not more than that. You are appointed as the general, of our entire army. You are appointed as the general of our entire army. Hope you will lead our army against enemies. That's it. Nothing you have to write there. This is all okay. The message is passed. And you know what? Who sent the message? On the left hand side here, you have to write the king. That's it. Students, simple. Here you have to mention message. Don't write message writing. This is the topic I have written, but you can write only message here. And this must be enclosed in a layout which must be a little smaller and little rectangular than that of the notice. Don't compare it with the notice. Okay. So as we have only 1 or 2 lines to write. So first date and their time I mentioned, and here the one who has to receive this message, dear Brave Potter, you are appointed as the general of our entire army. Hope you will lead our army against enemies. Who sent this notice, this message? The king. You understood, students? I want you guys to understand very clearly. Not more than 1 or 2 lines is necessary, because it's after all a message. If it is in more than 4 or 5 lines, it is not called a message. That you have to understand. So this is how it matters. And whatever the discourses I have taught you, diary entry, like diary writing, notice writing, message writing. These 3 are to be written, if asked in your annual examination, only on one side of a page. It should not exceed 2 pages. It is worth only 5 marks. So I want you guys to write only one side of the page. And I hope you really liked my class, and also you well understood 2 of the discourses in one day. I'll give you some of the questions related to the previous discourse, that is notice writing, and now message writing. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Still wait for my next class. If you have any doubts and queries, you can message me on my personal number or maybe in the group. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.